I'm getting so sick of this. First, Warner Brothers hating on the Snyder Cut. Now you have CNBC hating on the Snyder Cut. I'm sick of the Snyder Cut haters, and I'm sick of the lies. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Fatal J, back like I left something, and I'm glad you're here. And today we're going to expose it's people out there still hating on the Snyder Cut, still lying on the Snyder Cut, when the numbers have been released and have shown that it is a huge, magnificent success. I'm going to show you the fake article that's about that, and I'm going to show you the real numbers that have to do with the Snyder Cut. And I have to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a cold video right here. You're going to want to watch it all the way to the end. You're not going to want to miss this, because I'm about to expose CNBC and show them that they are liars and they all about the clickbait. I didn't even know a big channel that big like that, a big corporation that big, will hate on Zack Snyder, but they still out there hating. But before we get into that, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell, because when you hit that notification bell, it makes Fatal J feel oh so good and oh so swell. Also in the description below, make sure to check out that Ninja Patreon. Be a producer of the Fatal J Show for $1 tier, 12 bucks a year. You can be a producer of the Fatal J Show. And if you want to take it higher than that, you can be a rare belt tier for 4 bucks, or for 8 bucks, be a Master Sensei black belt tier. And I'm telling you guys are helping my channel so much, giving me better equipment so I won't all raggedy and bootleg like I did when I first started YouTube. Thank y'all so much. Also in the description below, make sure to check out that Ninja Blast comic book that's on Indiegogo. We only have 2 weeks left, ladies and gentlemen, so make sure to bet that copy, because as soon as the campaign is done, I'm shipping these bad boys out. It's gonna be over, and I'm telling you, this will be the dopest manga comic book you have seen in a while. I'm not saying I'm the best of the best, but I brought pain every single page for your entertainment and your enjoyment. Check that out in the description below. Now let's get into some news.
You're new to this turf. We don't take kindly to strangers coming around here.
Before we get into the lies by CNBC, such a shame on them, but before we expose their lies with the real Snyder Cut numbers, I wanted to talk about the Marvel fans are coming out and they want Tony Stark's back Iron Man. Signs right there. And I'm gonna read this real quick, right quick, while you look at this billboard. It says Tony Stark fans campaign with LA Billboard to bring Robert Downy Jr. back to the MCU for the 2-year anniversary of his final appearance in Avengers Endgame. Marvel fans rented out a billboard campaigning hashtag bring back Tony Stark to life. Now, I'm not trying to give full credit to the Snyder Cut movement, because it has been hashtags before that when it comes to movies and bringing stuff back and characters back. But I will say this, the Snyder Cut movement has pumped up and boosted other fans and fandoms to doing what the fans really want and desire, and kudos for that. I've told everybody I'm a big Marvel head as well as DC. I want to see Robert Downy Jr. back. I want to see Chris Evans back, because the way this looking, it's not looking too good for Marvel. I'm not really digging Winter Soldier and Falcon. I wasn't really digging WandaVision. It was okay, their entertainment, but it's not bringing that hype that Marvel used to bring. You know, I'm not too excited about Shang-Chi, and I'm a Kung Fu ninja martial arts head when it comes to that type of stuff, but I'm just not excited. I don't even like Shang-Chi suit. His suit look like a track suit that I can get at Walmart or something. None against Walmart, because I bought all my clothes there, so don't get it twisted. But I can see why the fans really want Robert Downy Jr. back. I put Robert Downy Jr. coming back to the MCU kind of like how we want Henry Cavill to come back to the MCU. It's on that same level. Shout outs to the Marvel fans. I hope that Robert Downy Jr. does come back, because just Marvel look like it's just in a dead space to me. It could be blowing up to you guys, MCU fans. I'm an MCU fan too, but to me, it just looked like it's stuck. And they need Robert Downy Jr. to boost that back up. I don't know if that's to put him in movies or give him his own movie, bring him back from the dead. And even though bringing him back from the dead, that could be a little cheesy, but we need him back. We need Chris Evans back. If we ask for anybody else, we need those two back. So let's get into some more DCEU news. And that was Marvel news, but we about to get into some DCEU news. So like I said, when I wake up in the morning, I make sure to check out some Zack Snyder Justice League news, DCEU news, DC Comic news, MCU news, just basically news, Star Trek and Star Wars news. I'm a geek, sorry. I know you couldn't tell from this beautiful exterior that I have, but this right here bought me by surprise. I want you guys to check it out right here, right now. It says Zack Snyder's Justice League cut did little to boost HBO Max subscriptions. This is by CNBC. They said Zack Snyder cut of Justice League may have been a hit with fans, but it did little to move the needle for HBO Max subscriptions. On Thursday, AT&T, which owns Warner Media, revealed that its streaming service HBO Max and its premium cable offering HBO added 2.7 million domestic subscribers during the first quarter. Peep this now. Peep this. The monster movie Godzilla vs. Kong has dominated the domestic box office, setting records for movies released during the pandemic. It also drew the largest audience on HBO Max. The company said the film arrived on HBO Max on March 31st, the last day of the quarter. The same day release of movies in theaters and on HBO Max has been a success since Pascal DeRoches, chief financial officer at AT&T. It has provided theaters with a steady flow of content in a pandemic challenge environment, and it's also been a great catalyst for subscriber growth at HBO Max. Now watch this. This is the key to this article, which threw everything out, even the title. Peep this. The Snyder Cut, which did not follow this strategy, when the exclusive launch on HBO Max was expected to also help drive subscriber growth, which it did, particularly after the company shelled out an estimated $30 million to $70 million on reshoots and post-production. That made no sense. Check this out. Warner Media declined to comment on the project's financial terms. That sentence destroyed everything that they said before that. Warner Media declined to comment on the project's financial terms. That does not make no sense at all. If HBO Max haven't gave the numbers out, then this article is dumb, trying to make it seem like that the Zack Snyder Justice League failed to do what it's supposed to do. What you looking at right now is Zack Snyder's Justice League worldwide viewing numbers from March 16th to 20th April 2021. Look at that blue right there. That blue right there is the HBO Max Snyder Cut numbers. And then when you look at those other colors that still have to do with Zack Snyder's Justice League. If you can't tell by that beautiful pie graph, and I love pie, this movie was an absolute success. But you might not believe Fatal J, so check out this right here. As you can see in North America, HBO Max, when it concerns the Zack Snyder Justice League, did 11.3, and on Crave did 3.41 million. Look at those other places. Look at the UK, Mexico, Asia, Middle East, India, Australia, New Zealand, South America, Europe, South Africa. All those joints are pretty much in the high millions. And CNBC, you know you wrong for that. I'm sick of these Snyder Cut haters. I'm sick of Warner. This movie was a freaking success. Give Zack Snyder his Snyderverse. He deserved it. He killed it. I understand the haters. You guys was wrong. Take that L and keep it moving. This movie was a success. The Snyder Cut fans have proof. Zack Snyder has proof. And I promise you, After we get Flashpoint, Black Adam, when we get Batterson, when those movies run their course, you're going to see a Justice League 2 on HBO Max, I guarantee you. After Army of the Dead, you're going to hear something about Justice League 2. It's coming. The people crave it and want it. People all over the world want this joint. So CNBC and you other clickbait freaking sites, freak you. Now, let me be nice. You guys tell me what you think in the comments below. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell, and let me know in the comments, what do you think? Do you think the numbers are a lie? Or do you think the numbers that I just provided are the truth when it comes to Zack Snyder's Justice League? And tell me why you think CNBC did that. Did they did that just for clickbait, or they were just in the wrong, ignorant, and not knowing what's going on? Get back at your boy Fatal J. And this is all I have to say. Ninja, vanish.
The time for talking is over. It's time to push buttons. Ninja, vanish!